Comedy Central brings us Cursed Friends, premiering on October 8th. The film is about a group of childhood friends who realize a game they played 20 years ago is actually coming true. Nicole Byer, Harvey Guillen, thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
It's not that often we get 100 kids, a cult, and Joey Fatone all in the same film.
No,
yeah,
it's
it's the first for everything.
It is the first for everything. Nicole, go ahead and tell us a little bit about, the premise of the film and, what we can see.
Well, I think most millennials played a game called MASH. It's called Mansion, Apartment, House, Shack. And after you play it, it tells you where you live, who you marry, how many kids you have, what kind of car you drive. And in our movie, it goes awry and starts coming true.
Let's talk, Harvey. Let's talk a little bit about your character, because you are around a bunch of influencers. I mean, do you usually watch on social media as far as like other people kind of that influencer life? I mean, how close to that character did you put into that?
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of friends who have made a living off of like YouTube and being influencers and seeing like the kind of like videos that they promote or the way they talk to the camera. I kind of like took ideas from that for Andy, and also wanting to be part of something that's fresh and new, but you're a millennial and it's like trying to play younger than you are. Like I love the angle with Andy trying to be younger than he is, not telling anyone his age. There's a scene with Nicole that I loved. I mean, we must have broken character like 3 times where she comes and gets me and they're like, who's that woman? I'm trying to hang out with the younger crowd. I'm like, oh, that's my babysitter. She's like, Andy, get over here. And it's just like, hello, what are you doing out of the home? It's just like pretending to be younger than you are and like you're not fooling anyone. Because I know, in Hollywood, people do that all the time, but it's funny to get to play that angle. So Andy's such a fun character. He's over the top, bigger than life, and we all know an Andy.
Oh, exactly. Let's talk a little bit about NSYNC, because they play a huge part in this film, and especially Joey Fatone. Who was your, for both of you, who was your like band or your artist growing up that you were like, I'm going to marry one of these, people, from this band, when I grow up?
I mean, I loved NSYNC and I loved Joey Fatone.
It's a dream come true.
A real dream come true. I said, do we get a sex scene? And they said, it's Comedy Central, calm down.
Maybe in the sequel. What about for you, Harvey?
I mean, yeah, I grew up watching like all the NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, all of those. And yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to like, I guess more, I was obsessed with Titanic, so it might have been more of a Leo phase. But then after a while, I was like, nah. Also, I was obsessed with Britney Spears. Like, so yeah, it's very relevant. The movie's it's really close to home when we talk about,
and not only that, but all the songs bring you back to a simpler time in our lives, especially, going back to those teen and younger years. Let's talk a little bit about some of the other comedy icons that are in this film. Kathy Griffin, Will Arnett, Nikki Glaser, Nicole Richie, Rob Riggle. I mean, I can only imagine how many times you had to break character and the filming had to stop because of all these funny people all in one room.
Yeah, it was really incredible. Like, I think Nicole Richie's so funny, and she was so funny in this. Like, truly, like a dream to watch. She like came in, like killed it, and left. I was like,
professional, wow. Talented, super nice. It was just like, you meet someone, you think, oh well, we've seen it all. Like we've seen them on, on the media or the outlets and whatnot, and then you meet them in person. You're like, oh my gosh, you're actually a really nice person, and so it was really nice to see her perform. She's a great actress.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about What We Do in the Shadows. Do you get a lot of people tagging you in like Halloween costumes, and especially we're kind of gearing up to this time of year where people want you to see what they've created?
Yeah, we get a lot of cosplay for the show. We just did a couple Comic Cons and people full on get dressed on as all the characters. I surprised the cosplayers at Dragon Con in Atlanta, which filled like this staircase outside with thousands and thousands of cosplayers dressed as the characters. So that was kind of really cool. There's a picture, I think, online, but there was so many cosplayers for What We Do in the Shadows. And our fans are great. So thanks so much to the fans for always supporting the show, and keep dressing up because, season 5 is around the corner.
It's real. And then final thing here for both of you, favorite Halloween movie of all time and favorite candy to eat.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with the classic. I love Halloween, the original. And favorite candy to eat. I just recently, and it's disgusting, but candy corn. I know I didn't like
It's
it.
sick.
Okay, stop. Okay, hear me out. As a kid, I didn't like it because it was such a bad rep and I didn't like the texture and taste. But as an adult with my refined palate now, I think they're actually good.
Harvey, I can't with you. That's disgusting. That's sick.
This friendship's
Um,
over. Goodbye.
Bye. My favorite Halloween movie is Hocus Pocus,
Hmm.
and my favorite Halloween candy is anything other than candy corn. I'm here for Reese's. I'm here for a Kit Kat. I'm here for a Twix, a Twizzler, even.
I know. I think I just go with the nostalgia that candy corn is a Halloween candy, and you can have a Twix all year round. You can have a
Did you
Reese's all year
know,
round.
Harvey, did you know if you put them in a circle and layer them up, it looks like corn?
Oh, okay. I never thought of that.
I just learned this.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Candy corn's out, and all your choices are.
Nicole, this could also be a fun teachable moment because we could use a nailed it Halloween version with candy corn and see what Harvey's going to create.
We could, Harvey, you should do Nailed It. I would love to have you.
You know what? I never thought of that. And I'm going to take this as an invitation to go to Nailed It.
Invitation's open, Harvey. I would love to have you.
Thank you. Now we'll just get those producers on the line and it all works out.
There you go, Nicole.
Okay, I'll get them right now. Well, hello, Harvey. He needs to be
Hello.
done.
That was quick.
Nicole, Harvey, thank you so much for your time today. Curse Friends, October 8th, premiering on Comedy Central.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah.
You too. Thank you.